right, buckle up, cosmic adventurers. Our solar system's been chugging along for 4.6 billion years. And let's be real, it's getting a bit stale. Same old planets, same old orbits, same old sun. Yawn. So let's crank up the chaos and rearrange the planets like we're playing galactic musical chairs. What if we lined them up from largest to smallest, or flipped it to smallest to largest? How would Earth fare in this cosmic shakeup? Would we need to pack our bags and find a new planetary home? Spoiler alert, things are about to get wild, weird, and downright catastrophic. Picture this. We're reshuffling the planets like a deck of cards, placing them from biggest to smallest, starting closest to the sun. Sounds like a fun cosmic makeover, right? Well, hold on to your space helmets, because this setup is a gravitational disaster waiting to happen. Let's break it down. First up, Jupiter, the solar system's heavyweight champion, gets yeeted from its cozy fifth-place orbit to Mercury's scorching front-row seat. This gas giant, twice as massive as all other planets combined, would now be less than a tenth of its usual distance from the Sun. Its leisurely 12-year orbit slashed to a zippy 90 days. The Sun's blazing heat would crank Jupiter's temperature to a toasty 167 degrees Celsius. That's 333 degrees Fahrenheit, turning its gaseous vibes into a swollen, sweaty mess. Astronomers call these close-in gas giants hot Jupiters in other systems. So maybe Jupiter's just joining the cool kids club. But what about its moons? Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto might start melting their icy shells, revealing hidden oceans. Life in Europa's depths might think, sweet, a warm bath, until the sun's heat vaporizes it all. Sorry, little microbes, it's a sauna gone wrong. Next in line, Saturn. It slides into Venus's orbit, trading its chilly minus 140 degrees Celsius or minus 220 degrees Fahrenheit for a balmy 55 degrees Celsius or 131 Fahrenheit. But don't expect those iconic rings to stick around. The sun's intense heat and solar winds would melt the ice, scatter the dust, and leave Saturn looking like a bald gas giant. On the plus side, the sun and Saturn's magnetic fields might throw a cosmic party, creating dazzling new auroras. Still, no rings. That's like Saturn without its signature bling. Tragic. Now the real plot twist. Uranus. Our third largest planet snags Earth's prime real estate in the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Normally, Uranus takes 84 years to circle the sun, but in Earth's orbit, it's a breezy one-year trip. Could this ice giant become our new home? It's got water ice that might melt into liquid, methane for carbon-based molecules, and plenty of solar energy. Check, check, check. But here's the catch. Uranus is a gas giant with crushing atmospheric pressure and no solid surface. So unless you fancy floating in a stormy methane soup, Earth 2.0 it is not. Maybe its moons could host us in a billion years or so. Next, Neptune takes Mars' spot, warming up from a frigid minus 200 degrees Celsius, that's minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit, to something less Arctic. Its 165-year orbit shrinks to under 2 years, but the extra solar heat would supercharge its already wild storms. Think hurricane season on steroids. Neptune's not exactly rolling out the welcome mat for life, unless you're a fan of supersonic wind and chaos. Here's where it gets grim. Earth, our beloved blue marble, gets demoted to 5th place, stuck between Neptune and Venus. Too far from the sun, we'd lose that sweet solar energy. Oceans, frozen solid, plants, toast, humans, snailfish in deep-sea vents might outlast us. But let's face it, nobody's signing up to be a fish. Worse yet, if Earth gets too cozy with Neptune's massive gravity, we might end up as its 15th moon. Talk about a downgrade. Further out, Venus, Mars, and Mercury turn into cosmic popsicles. Venus's sulfuric clouds would freeze into acid rain and CO2 ice. Definitely not cocktail-friendly. Mars and Mercury, with their thin or non-existent atmospheres, would just be cold, dead rocks floating in the void. Brr. Now about that huge issue we mentioned, cramming four gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, into tight orbits near the Sun is like inviting a herd of elephants to a tea party. Their massive gravitational pulls would yank each other around, destabilizing the solar system. Planets could collide, get ejected, or spiral into the Sun. Total, cosmic carnage. Okay, let's flip the script and arrange the planets from smallest to largest, starting closest to the Sun. Maybe this will be better for Earth. Or not. Mars scoots into Venus's orbit, warming to a summary 32 degrees Celsius. That's 89.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Sounds nice, right? But its water would vaporize and solar winds would strip away any hope of a thicker atmosphere. The red planet's ice caps might release CO2, but it's still a barren wasteland. No Martian colonies yet. Venus snags the Goldilocks zone, but don't get your hopes up. Its thick CO2 atmosphere keeps it roasting via a runaway greenhouse effect. Even if a comet delivered water, it'd boil away faster than you can say. Venusian sauna. No liquid water, no life. Sorry, Venus. You're still the solar system's cranky hothead. Earth lands in fourth place, getting half the sunlight we're used to. Cue the global deep freeze. Oceans turn to ice. Life goes extinct. And humans are left dreaming of warmer days. Maybe some microbes near volcanic vents could hang on. But for the rest of us, it's game over. Jupiter, now in 8th place, is 6 times farther from the Sun. Its orbit stretches from 12 years to a whopping 165. Its atmosphere stays chilly, but its massive gravity becomes a galactic slingshot, flinging asteroids and meteors toward the inner planets. Picture the early solar system's late heavy bombardment. But now, planets getting pummeled left and right. Earth might dodge a few, thanks to Neptune, but it's still a cosmic shooting gallery. Let's be honest, both scenarios are a disaster for Earth. Largest to smallest, we freeze, and maybe become Neptune's moon. Smallest to largest, we freeze and get bombarded by asteroids. No thanks. Our solar system's current layout, crafted 4.6 billion years ago from a swirling disk of gas and dust, is a cosmic masterpiece. The rocky planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, cozy up to the Sun, while the gas and ice giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, chill further out. A brief gravitational tango between Jupiter and Saturn about 3.8 billion years ago locked everything into place, putting Earth in the Goldilocks zone, perfect for life. So let's raise a glass to our perfectly placed planet and hope it stays put, because if a supervolcano or some other cosmic curveball hits, the Goldilocks zone might be the least of our worries. Don't forget to subscribe, where imagination takes flight and the universe feels closer than ever.